Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for Beauty A to Z. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project and was created by Jessica and Amanda. And for this project, we bring in 26 items for every letter of the alphabet. You can choose any alphabet you'd like. I actually this year decided to double this project up and do 26 beauty, body, skincare, etc. Beauty care, body care, skincare, you know what I mean? And then 26 makeup items. So yeah, crazy pants. So what I'm going to share with you today are the things that I'm actively working on. There are lots of things I'm not working on right now. Some things that I have worked on a little bit, but then there's been no progress in the last month. So I'm not showing them today. But I do have two things that I can roll out, and they're both in the skin body care category. So the first one I have is for the letter E. This is the Empire Alchemy Sugar Scrub and Lavender Luxury. I think I talked about this in my empties video for February. This is really, really nice. It's a great scrub. Smelled lovely. I would totally purchase more. So yeah, this is finished. Then for the letter P, I have by Peter Thomas Roth, the 24 karat gold pure luxury firm, lift and firm hydrogel eye patches. So here's the packaging. I do love, these were really nice. They're not my favorite, but they were really nice. I just dropped the spoon. So that's all empty. I was able to put these upside down, like store them this way. It didn't leak, thankfully. And yeah, so those are nice. They're, again, not a holy grail, but I do enjoy them. Okay, those are my two empties, and then let's get into the actual things I have some progress on. So I'm going to start with skincare and body care. For the letter D, I have by Dr. Jart the Dermaclear Transfoam Clay Mask. This is the pink version. And you can see my progress lines here. So I typically use this once or twice a month. So that's why we're seeing very limited progress on this. Maybe when I'm not working on so many masks, I'll have more progress in a month than that, but that's okay. I'll eventually get through it. Next, for the letter I have the Indie Lee CoQ10 toner. Here is this product, and you can see I made a ton of progress this month. So there was my last line. That's where I am now. So I am fairly confident I will have this rolled out by the next update. I really do love that toner. It's got a spray bottle, and some mornings I'll spray directly onto my skin, but other mornings I like to just spray like 3 or 4 sprays onto a cotton, like a Shiseido cotton that's cut in half, and apply it to my skin that way. For the letter K, I have by Kate Somerville the Retinol Firming Eye Cream. So I made really good progress on this one too. You can see there that's going quickly. Now, there is a little bit in the top portion here, so I may not be all the way down there, but I'm making good progress on this. I'm pretty much just using it under my eyes, but I use it every night. So it's moving along. I will not have this finished next update. Maybe 3 months, I'm thinking. Next, for the letter M, I have the Makeup Raw Sauce. So there is my progress. So pretty good progress on this in the last month. I have switched to a deluxe size sample that's in another project. I think it got pulled into my turn and burn. So I actually haven't been using this for the last week. And the other thing with this is I actually decanted some of this into a travel size container that I have in my travel bag. So I didn't use this all in the last month. I probably used about that much. So I would say consistent with the month before. But yeah, this one, I won't consider this finished until I finish what's in that little travel size container as well. For the letter N, I have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Deep Conditioning Curl Mask. So there is the product, and you can see my progress in the last month. So I have used this definitely more frequently than I'd used previous months. I have I have a shampoo by Diva Curl that's in my Nightmare on Panning Street project that I find to be a little bit drying. So whenever I use that, I definitely use this. And I also used it today because I hadn't washed my hair in like 2 days. And this is day 3 hair, and I really felt like I needed a little bit of moisture. So I used this as well. I really do love this product. Next, for the letter O, I have the Ole Henriksen Sugar Glow Face Scrub. I've had this jar forever. So I use this. I have one other face scrub that I'm using currently. So that's what we're looking like right now. So this isn't the only product I'm using to do like a physical exfoliant. I do like this. It's definitely more harsh than the one that I'm using for a more Visca. I'm sure I butchered that. Like that product is more refined, thin granules, not as harsh scrubbies, but I still don't mind this. I don't know that I would repurchase it, but I'm not minding using it. For the letter Q, I have by Clinique the Pep Start Eye Cream. So this is one of my holy grail eye creams. I love this. It's nicely moisturizing. So there's my progress. I do think I will have this finished within the next month. For the letter S, I just started using this recently by Soap and Glory, the You Butter Glow Body Butter. And I think I've used this maybe 2 or 3 times. Maybe 2 or 3 times at the max. I have put a little bit of highlighter in here, a darker highlighter that I'm trying to use up, which I don't normally do that, but I've started to kind of. I was doing it late last year and then I forgot about the highlighter I'm working on. It's not in a project or anything. I'm just working on using it up. And then I remembered this morning that I had that highlighter in my bathroom and I was like, let me just put some in here so you can see some of the little bits of highlighter in there. Anyway, now this one, like I said, I've been using, but I'm working on a shower gel where I don't have a coordinating scent to go with it. Once I finish that, it's a little mini. Once I finish that, I'm probably going to use a product that's in this project for the letter B, the Bath & Body Works Brown Sugar and Fig Shower Gel. And when I do that, I have a body cream to go with it. So I may use this a little bit and then take a little bit of a hiatus. For the letter T, I have the Timeless Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So I do have a really good progress on this one as well. In fact, I should be finished with this one, I'm thinking in a week, which is good because I have another hyaluronic acid serum, I think in my Turn and Burn project that I need to work on. So yeah, this one should be done fairly soon. I'll definitely have it as an empty next month. For the letter W, I have the Laneige Waterbank Essence EX. So here is this product and there is my progress. I think I don't have a line here, but I want to say that I was up here somewhere. So that's my progress. Now, I like this serum quite a bit. It's not an essence in my opinion. It's much thicker than that. So I use this as a serum. I do like it. Here's my beef with this product, which is kind of a stupid beef, but this is my beef. When I go to grab this, in my bathroom, I have a bin where I store all of my products that I'm currently working on skincare wise. And this sits in there and I have to go in and grab the product by this. It's constantly slipping out of my hands. And sometimes I'll pull it out and then it slips out. The packaging of this irritates me, but it's all me. Like, I don't think that would be normal for most people because they're probably just grabbing it like this. Whereas I'm grabbing it like this. And because I have skincare on my hands from everything else I'm putting on before it, it slips out and it's very difficult I can't even grasp it anyway. It's my only beef with it. I really do enjoy the product otherwise. For the letter X, I have the Luxme Pure Nilotica Melt. Now, okay, here's the product. I've used this several times, but I don't see any progress. So the way I have been using this is I was using it to hydrate the inner portion, my ears that get really dry in the winter. I have found that this does not hydrate. It's not hydrating enough, which is weird because you would think with this consistency that it would be. So it's kind of like an oil or a balm to oil product is what I would want to say. But it's not, it doesn't do what I needed to do in the places that I'm using it. So I need to find a different way to use this. This may end up being just a body moisturizer of some kind. I don't think or I could use it as a facial mask at night. So we'll see. It says to use as an overnight facial mask or throughout the day where needed. We suggest around eyes, lips, or on dry patches. So maybe I just need to use it more often throughout the day. But honestly, it's not like I'm going into the bathroom multiple times a day to apply something like this. I kind of want something that I apply in the morning and maybe apply at night and be done with it. And that's not working with this. I'll find a way to use it. So those are all the skin and body care items I'm currently working on. So now let's move to makeup. For the letter A, I have the Alley Oop Stack the Odds face stacker, and this is in Sassy Pants. So this has a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, so there's my bronzer. You can see I do have pan. I rolled this in for 20 uses on each product. And so far, I have hit my 20 use goal on the bronzer. I have 5 uses on the blush and only 3 uses on the highlighter. The highlighter is a little bit too dark for me right now, but I do enjoy the blush and the bronzer quite a bit. There's the highlighter. It's a little bit too pink for me. Well, I shouldn't say that. Too pink and it's just too dark. It's too dark. Now, I was very surprised at how quickly I hit pan in this bronzer. I actually hit pan, I think, after 13 uses. So it didn't take long. And sorry, that bronzer looks a little gunky. We need to get all that stuff out of there. So yeah, I'm working on the blush and highlighter in that palette now. For the letter B, I have by Benefit the Hoola bronzer. So I rolled this in to finish. I did repress this. So this is how this is looking now. I would love to have pan by the time I update this next time. This is a really nice bronzer. I didn't think that a lot was coming off on my brush, but I was wrong. There's plenty that comes off. You can see there. Now that's over a oily serumed hand. But yeah, this is, going smoothly. I hope I can finish this. I'm optimistic. For the letter E, I have the Essence Ultra Last Instant Color Lipstick in Nude Seduction. And I actually am wearing this today. I really do love this color. I have very little progress, if any, on this lipstick. I don't even know if I have enough to make a mark, but I did want to show it to you. I've used it a handful of times, maybe, but not much progress. For the letter F, I have by Glam Shop. This is the Turbo Pigment in the shade Ficus. So here's the shade. I rolled this in for 20 uses. I had six uses last month. I'm up to 9. Wow, beautiful. So 11 to go. I have used a little bit of this product by Glow Recipe. This is for the letter G, the Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. I took this traveling with me. I've only used it a couple of times, so not much progress. I didn't even mark it, but it is something that I've used a couple of times. It's just not my focus one right now. I have a spray by Mario Badescu. That's a focus for me right now. I want to get that one done. For the letter I have by Ilia the Multi-Stick in At Last. So here is the packaging. It's a little bit grimy. Let me clean that off. And here is the shade. This is really pretty. I am wearing this as my cream blush today. I find that when I apply this with my finger, it's a little bit much. I actually prefer to apply this with a brush. And let me find the one that I'm currently using. So I have this brush by It Cosmetics. It's got a pointier thing for concealer or contour on one side, and then a fluffier side for foundation, or it's perfect for a cream blush. So I just, swipe my brush on there a couple times and apply it, and it blends out beautifully. So I do recommend a brush like this to use with the Ilia. I prefer it over using my fingers. For the letter J, I have by Juice Beauty the Phyto Pigments Illuminating Primer. I've used this a handful of times. I do have a tiny bit of progress. I mean, I didn't mark it last month because I think I was like all the way up here. So I'll go ahead and mark this now. I have like 3 other primers that I'm working on right now. One is this guy, which is in my 100 Colorful Empties. And I have the backlight priming filter that I'm trying to get some usage on. So this one, I was trying to get some uses on this. So I'm really alternating. Well, I'm trying to finish this. So I'm kind of alternating between these two. So this one is not getting 100% attention, but I really do enjoy that primer. This one, not so much, but that's not in this project. All right, for the letter K, I have by Kosas their Color and Light Cream Compact in 8th Muse. I rolled this in to get pan in one of the shades. So I have used both, but I think I've used the blush more than the highlighter. This is a beautiful blush and highlighter duo. So there it is. Let me see if I can. The highlighter may actually work for me right now. It's the only one that I think would work with my skin tone right now, but even then I still think it's a little bit dark. Yeah, I feel like I'm just too fair. So I'm focusing on the blush. I've used the blush several times, but nothing that's, big in terms of usage or progress. For the letter L, I have by L'Oreal their Colory Shine Lipstick in Glossy Fawn. I do have some progress on this one. I want to finish it, and that is what I have left in here. So close. I don't know if I'm going to prioritize using this and finishing it over the next month, but we will see. It's pretty close. I may be able to finish that in a month. I've got a gloss I'm trying to finish, and I've got a MAC product I'm trying to finish, and then this one. I think those are my 3 priorities right now. For the letter M, I have by MAC the Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. So here is the product, and then here is my progress. So my goal is to hit pan in this. I have started to, just this morning, take my fingernail and start kind of digging for gold. When I use this, I don't need very much of this. I have just been kind of swirling along the side, but if I do that, I'm never going to hit pan. Anyway, if you've never used Painterly before, it's a nice base for eyeshadow. I still set this because I don't like it on its own. It's too sticky, and that's just me personally. I find that mattes don't really, in my opinion, blend very well over it, but that may be my lack of patience. And I actually have to use a primer underneath it because it doesn't jive well with my eye cream. So I use a primer first and then I put this on. For the letter P, I have by Pat McGrath their Lust Gloss Lip Gloss in Love Potion. Here is the gloss, and I'm rolling this into use half, I believe. Yeah, use half. And there's my crappy progress. I've got a couple of other things I'm working on gloss-wise. So this one has some progress on it, which I'm happy about, but I'm going to have to get cracking on it in order to finish half of it. For the letter Q, I have by Cleona the eyeshadow in Queen's Banquet, right? Yeah, Queen's Banquet. This is the hybrid multi-chrome, or a hybrid multi-chrome. You can see the shift there. I rolled this in for 20 uses. I currently have 11. I had 8 last month. So there's the beautiful color. Love this eyeshadow. For the letter V, I have by Becca the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Vanilla Quartz. This is a deluxe size sample of this highlighter. I don't have like anything that you can see. Well, you may be able to see a little bit of a dip. I rolled this in for pan, to hit pan. So I've started to use this. Actually, am wearing this one today. So I use this here and there. I used it today and it's okay. I feel like it may be a little bit too dark. So I prefer to mix this with a lighter highlighter right now. Otherwise, it would be a good highlighter for the summer. I missed a letter. I'm so sorry. I missed a letter. For the letter T, I have a blush in my Tarte Amazonian Clay color wheel. This is a blush palette. Here we go. And I'm working on the shade Concept, which is this one here. I rolled this in for 50 uses. I'm up to 12. And I am starting to see a bit of a dip going in this, especially like right here. I'm noticing a bit of a dip. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. And a little bit here as well. So I don't know, maybe 50 uses I can hit pan. That would be amazing since I don't have pan in any other blush in here. There is the shade there. So 12 uses on this. I still have, of course, 38 uses to go. The last product I have to share with you is for the letter Z. I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil in 0. So here is how much is left in this pencil. This has been my 100% focus product in terms of eye pencils go. I have like, and the reason why, because I've left like everything else. Oh, I missed one other product. I'm sorry. Almost every other product has kind of gone on the back burner because I have this. I have the product I forgot to mention, which is this one, which is the Rodial Eye Pencil. I'll talk about it here in a minute. And then I actually pulled another one of these in my Advent Calendar project pan. So I wanted to focus on one to get it out. So I'm focusing on this one. I made really great progress on this in the last month. I'm using it everywhere, like lash line and waterline, tightline, etc. So yeah, that's how much is left in here. And I do, because it is so creamy, I do have to sharpen this almost after every use. It's a nice dark eye pencil. Almost after every use. Like this, I probably won't sharpen it tomorrow, but I'll sharpen it the day after. So maybe more like every other use. But yeah, I would like to have this finished. I would like to have this finished by the next update. The one product I forgot to mention, well, the second one, by Rodial. This is the Smoky Eye Pen. Of course, everything on here, all the writing is gone, so that's kind of hard to tell what it is. Well, there's some up here. That's it, because it's protected by the cap. So this product is okay. It smears because it's not really it doesn't dry down, but you can see the black. It's a nice black, but I cannot use this on my waterline. I can only use it on my lash line. So that's why, there's been some progress, but once I pulled that other Urban Decay pencil, I put this one aside. And so it'll kind of probably not come back for a little bit. Because I think once I finish this, then I can work on the other Urban Decay pencil and my waterline, tightline, and then roll this in again, start working on this again for my lash line. Because there's way more product in that Rodial pencil than the Urban Decay. The Urban Decay ones are deluxe sizes. Okay, that's enough babbling. So that is my update for today. I did mention a couple of things that I think I'll have rolled out by the next update. I do think I'll have the Indie Lee toner done. I should have the Clinique Pep Start eye cream finished. And I also have the Timeless serum finished. So that's from skincare. I may have really good progress on the Bath & Body Works shower gel. I don't know if I'll finish it in a month, but we'll see. And then in terms of makeup, I think these two things are the two that I'm going to focus on. The L'Oreal lipstick and the Urban Decay eye pencil. I don't think I'll have goals on anything else met. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So the first one I have for you is by the letter. All right. So for the letter I have, no, that's not I. I just did I. Wow. For the letter J, I have by Jace Beauty. For the letter J, I have by Juice. What? Okay, that's a love bat. Okay, bye.